because I already have it. Here's the 16th, and there's a lot going on here on this full moon in Libra. There's the full moon. Full moon is when the moon's 180 degrees opposite of the sun. That's a full moon. Okay, it's called opposition. At 26 degrees, it is squaring the nodes. Or am I correct by this? No, it's squaring Pluto in Capricorn. So this is a heavy one. This is a heavy full moon off the bat. Without even looking at the rest of the chart here, there's just Pluto's involved, which is Pluto unearths the truth, the scraps, the poison, the stuff that you don't see, the things that need to come up to the surface that are stagnant, that are basically crap, that are basically rotting and needs to be purged. Whether they're purged or not in one's personal story and how they deal with that is the key. But basically, you have Pluto 90 degrees away from the moon and from the sun, and it's called a T-square is what they call that. So it's at a major point here. We also, whenever we look at full moons and new moons, we look at the ruler of the planet. So here's the moon in Aries, and here is the moon in Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. Aries is ruled by Mars. We haven't walked away from the Mars-Venus story now for months. Again, it's a relational thing, and dealing with relationships with yourself and with other people and with the outside world. All you have to do is look at the Aries and Libra part of your chart, look at the Capricorn part of your chart. But if we were to completely focus and go to a place where at the root of what it is, it's Venus and Mars and Pisces. So you have not a standoff. Pluto's asking for the truth and unearthing things in the full moon and exposing things from 2 weeks ago, okay, from the new moon. But it's happening in Mars and Venus and Pisces. There's a diffusion there and a little confusion that can happen with the reality check that Pluto can bring. But then we look to the core rulers and they're Mars and Venus. So you can see how things can get confusing and lost here. What's going to help you out, actually, in all this is that the moon has support from Saturn in Aquarius. So Saturn's going to bring reality in a container for everyone to deal with this full moon here and be logical about things in a logical Saturn in Aquarius way. You also have Mercury here, the communicator in Taurus, that is going to bring something new and a way to maybe communicate that can be used to diffuse this tension with Pluto in the full moon. And I say this new idea or new way of talking or something because it's together with Uranus, brings something new and ingenious, right, out of the blue. And at the same time, Mercury is in a harmonious aspect with Venus. So there is several places here where one can not diffuse, but one where they can come and deal and center heartfelt feelings. And this can go earlier in the week with Venus and Pisces about like what one comes up with if their intention with how they stand with love and their story with it and what it means to them and what it means to the people they love and other people. There is a solution here in this full moon, and it's about being honest, but being pragmatic in your speech using the Mercury and Taurus and being real. Not wild, not off the cuff, not dramatic. The drama is there, but Mercury in its healthy, nice relationship with Venus and Pisces, if used correctly, can be like, hey, I apologize for those things. I see the things that I have done and I'm working on it myself, but I just want to tell you, this is an example, that we are both human and we all are faulted in our ways, but the best one can do is to recognize past faults and to get past the shame and the guilt of it and get to a process like I forgive myself and I'm asking you, or I'm telling you, example, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the things I've done in the past or some of the words that I've used, and I'm aware of them. And and to create a situation and a platform for this truth to be healthy and congruent with another person if the other person's willing and the other person just can touch upon this stuff too, right? It's up to them to use. It's there. The solution is there. So, besides that, the other thing I could say about all this is, at the same time, Uranus has the relationship with Venus here too in the same way. There's a new way of relating here and a new way of talking in the solution to all this. So I hope that makes sense. The next day, I'll switch over here because did I even think about what the next day is? The next day is the 17th, and we're already in the Scorpio moon, and that's a whole nother story. We still have remnants of this full moon, and what you will have, though, is Scorpio moon will be in a harmony with anything else that's in water, with Mars, with Venus, with the Neptune and Jupiter trine that they have. So there's depth and intimacy involved here in a beautiful, beautiful romantic way. I will say personally that for me, the moon in Scorpio is intense as always, can be private and secretive. But in this sense, even though it's opposite Uranus and most emotional set off, and Mercury, emotional words getting set off, I'm showing you right here, they're opposite. This Scorpio moon making a beautiful trine to all these planets in Pisces is a deep, deep love. Let's not think about the other side of Scorpio where it's like, oh, it's secretive or it can be vindictive or it's a power struggle. Those are all true. But I'm going to give my Scorpio people a break, or people who have Scorpio stuff. I admit I'm kind of in that category. That there is something intensely deep and beautiful here. And I'm going to end it on that. I always end it on a way of trying to think positively. And I'll be honest, it's been a rough go. I could say my world and other people's worlds, but if you can find the beauty and the magic in places and things and moments, let's say the Scorpio moon and it's trining all the other the water planets, and then in that place you can say, to the depths, to the edge, to the everything that I have, I see you, I recognize you and your beauty, faults and all. I love it all. And I'm with you 100% all the way. I love you. See? Not that hard. Until next time, I'll see you on the next video.